Hi there, Natasha here, realtor in beautiful Charleston, South Carolina. I'm coming to you with a very much awaited residential market update. So we hear every year from Dr. Joey Von Nessen, who is a leading economist at the Moore School of Business at the University of South Carolina. He does a great job of painting a picture for us of what happened in the year past and what we can expect hopefully in the coming year. So I'm going to dive right into it. There's a lot of data and content, but I think it's important for you to understand if you are looking to buy or sell a home in 2022. So stay tuned, let's get into it together. Okay, so before the pandemic, we were in an era called the Great Expansion. We were seeing a booming economy and record growth, and that translated to the housing market, especially here in Charleston. When we saw the shutdown, we actually saw a lot of folks move from bigger metros to the Charleston area. So where you would think that demand would slow in something like a pandemic, we actually saw a very strong increase in demand. And that's no surprise to any of you. If you have been looking for homes in the Charleston area, we saw record appreciation in 2020 and in 2021. And as we move into 2022, I'm interested to learn more about what we will see, and I have some insight based on the conversation with Dr. Joey Von Nessen. So let's dive right into it. Some of the big things at play right now are inflation and labor shortages. But South Carolina and our economy has actually been performing pretty well. And I know it might be hard to believe, but we are almost back to pre-pandemic labor numbers, and I think that's really important because we are seeing folks now have the disposable income to be able to purchase homes. And throughout the pandemic, when we saw a lot of stimulus check money come through, it allowed people to put that money back into the economy. So consumer spending was up, and of course people were purchasing homes and moving to the area, spending that money in our local economy. So in 2021, what did we see? We saw a tremendous lack of inventory, meaning there just weren't enough homes on the market to meet the demand of buyers in the market. And as we move into 2022, we are anticipating the same. Dr. Joey Von Nessen does believe that sales growth will soften. So at the crazy rate we saw growth and the amount of homes people were purchasing, we might see that soften a little in 2022 because things like the stimulus checks have ended. So that disposable income might not be as easy to come by. So that could be a good thing for us. We would love to see demand slow a little bit so that our inventory can creep back up. You've heard me say it before, but normally we like to see 6 months of inventory on the market. And that means if no more homes came on the market today, it would take 6 months to sell through all the homes that we see in the Charleston area. Right now we have less than 1 month of inventory. So if no more homes came on the market today, every single home that's available for sale would be sold in less than 1 month. So definitely still outside of the realm of a normal market, and we're hoping to move towards a normal market in 2022. A lot of folks have been asking me about forbearance and people that were delaying paying their mortgage. We don't see that having a huge impact on the housing market because the demand is still there. But we are seeing folks move to the area that aren't of working age anymore. So for every 3 people moving to the Charleston area, 2 of them are probably not of working age. So the labor shortage might trickle over into 2022. But we are performing, like I said, better than other states in the country. So it's a give and a take when it comes to labor shortages and how that impacts the housing market. But businesses are hiring again. Unemployment is still low. I think the biggest factors, according to Dr. Joey, in the year 2022 are going to be inflation and that disposable income starting to taper off. So I'm hoping for less demand and more inventory to come on the market so that it makes it a little bit more attractive for buyers to compete, because we still are seeing multiple offer situations, and we do expect interest rates to rise this year. So while they may not be astronomical, it could make the difference in, a $400,000 house or a $450,000 house for somebody to be able to afford. So if you have questions about the market, about all the data, please let me know. I love to dig into it with you, and I think it's really important if you're considering buying or selling in the Charleston area. For sellers, still a great time. We again are still seeing multiple offers, but you do still have to compete and put your best foot forward. And for buyers, stay strong. Make sure you get a pre-approval letter from a lender before you start looking. And if you have questions about how to craft the most aggressive and personal offer you can, let me know. I'm happy to help. I help buyers win multiple offers all the time. It's still not for the faint of heart. We're hoping things will change, but no, there's not going to be any crazy housing bubble crash in 2022, at least as far as we can see so far. So I wish I had a crystal ball, but the indicators and the data are speaking to another strong year in Charleston real estate. If you have more questions, you know how to find me. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to click subscribe so you can get more content like this. We will see you soon. Happy New Year. All of the data and slides in this video are from Dr. Joey Von Nessen and his presentation. If you have more questions or would like to get in touch with him directly, please let me know and I'd be happy to send you his information. Thank you so much. Have a great day.